Hello, welcome. We're going to spend the next few minutes, the duration of this video, on improving this VCs list Google Sheet that I found on Twitter from Alexander. So Alexander said he's putting together a list of 150 VCs that are actively investing, which is really cool. And this is the type of thing that is fantastic for Google Sheets because it's very simple to create, update, and then release, right? And you can release this in seasons. You can say, you know, these VCs invested in the last 3 months, and maybe you got to say 100, and then you went out to your private group or private network and you said, hey, I put together 100, but I want to get to like 200. Let me know if there's anyone on this list that I should take off, or is there anyone not on the list that I should add, and here's a criteria. And Alexander did this on Twitter. And so we're going to go and take this, this is it. We're going to take this sheet and we're going to try to make it better. I'm going to probably talk more about branding than anything else, but let's say 80-20 branding to usefulness and actually helpfulness of this sheet, and maybe a few things we can do differently. So I made a copy. I haven't done any work yet, and I have also just checked out lemon.io, which is the reason that this all exists. This is a great lead magnet for lemon.io, where Alexander works and is the founder of. So let's check out lemon.io. Oh my God. This is an awesome design. It is exactly just neat. It is very distinct. And I really wish that this Google Sheet looked and felt like this website. So I'm going to take a quick screenshot of this section, and it looks like there's a yellow, but there's more of a green. Yeah, let's take this yellow and purple as well, a screenshot there. And I'm going to go to HTML, color codes. I'm going to upload this file just to get the color codes. We'll have this later. Oh man, this is so cool. Let's find there it is. Let's take this one first, and we'll also grab the other one here to grab that yellow. So we want that color code yellow. We want maybe this purple. Probably the same purple as before, but yeah, we want that yellow. Definitely want that yellow. We want this green. And this purple here is probably the same purple as the other one. There we go. So we're going to grab those. We're going to have these color codes available to us. And let's just double check. This is what that 000. Yeah. So this is a really cool use. I usually don't use the blackest black, but because lemon.io we're going to do that. We're going to make this like a dark version. I see that he tried these 4 different colors and had these distinct, you know, what typically happens with a header, right? You want a bold header and then pastel, everything else. So I don't think that's necessarily the best, especially because we want to brand the hell out of this. Alexander, who is putting this list out on Twitter for free, people can copy it just like I did and use it. And we want to make sure that people want to share this, one, that it's useful, right? That's the number one goal. It's useful and people use it and then they share it. But second, once they share it, that there's a mechanism to get back to us, that we made it. And it should feel like we made it, right? This is for 2 reasons. One, for branding, because people reading it want to then see, like, who made this thing, right? Oh, it's Lemon. It's clearly lemon.io made this thing. But there's a secondary reason that is almost more important, is that we want to feel good working on this. We want to feel like it's ours. We want to put our soul into it. We want to put our demon soul into it sometimes. So let's check this out. I want to create a start page first that has at least some branding on it and this message. I'm only going to use a few columns and a few rows. We're just going to put that right in the center. We're going to use this, where is it? Text wrapping. Hey friends, actually we can put this on a whole, we can make this a lot easier to read. Hey friends, we put together a list of VCs that are actively investing. I hope it's helpful to you if you're ready. Yeah, we can separate this a lot. Let's insert a row below. Nope, insert a row above. In case you are hiring, we run a marketplace of vetted engineers from Europe and let them check us out. And that check us out is not enough. Let's have a much bolder, more interesting call to action and a button too, right? We're going to use, let's say, the blackest black. And for right now, the whitest white here. But we want to get a really cool button. I'm going to use my extension button styles. I need a 3x3 area. I'm going to insert a few more things here. I want to create a cool button. Let's just do that. 3x3. I need a 3x3. That's it. I want extensions, button styles, show sidebar. So here we're going to use button styles. We're going to be able to create our own button style. We want a background, which is going to be the button that people click, is going to be this yellow, this particular yellow. Let's use that. We can usually put in just the hex code here. There it is. I can't. DFFF00. Okay. Since I can't copy and paste it, do DFFF00. Perfect. Hit enter. The font color, we do want, actually, do we want it white? No, we want it black. All right. I'm going to close the original one. Let's go to ours. Font color, we want black. And we'll do the blackest black for right now. And the shadow color, that's going to be, let's make it this purple. Let's see what we got here. C58FFF. C58. Let's see what this looks like if we do it. C5FFF8. That, I don't think that's correct. No, C58FFF. Oh my God. So close. C58. Nope, got to delete that 8. Put it here. There we go. All right, and now I'm going to set the custom style, and you'll see what happens. We got a cool button. That's it. It was one click. I did not pause this video. That's button styles. It's free if you want to grab it. I'm going to merge these cells across 3. So it's we're going to do right here. Merge these cells across so that way. I think we messed up the text a little bit, but easy to fix by just merging these cells. There it is. Now we got a cool button. One thing we need to do is view, show, take away those grid lines. I want to do that right here too. Before we do anything, get rid of those grid lines. We're going to add those grid lines back if we wish. Okay, so now we have this cool start page, right? We want to start everyone here. And we want this, check it out, right? Lemon, and we're going to just write it, lemon.io, right there. I don't know what font they use. Looks like a pretty cool boldish, nice font there. I'm going to use, I don't know if this is right, lemon.io with the press start now. That doesn't look right. Maybe Comforta, but it's going to be all caps, lemon.io. Definitely, right? Because it's all caps here. Ooh, maybe Oswald. Maybe Oswald would be cool. Yeah, that's nice. Make it really big. Okay, not that big. Yeah, that's cool. Nice. So now people can click here. It looks like a nice big button. Click lemon.io. Get right away there. We might even add this somewhere else if we want, but for right now, we can actually just grab this one thing. Oh, we want to change this color back to black, I think. And do we want it to be underlined? We can take the underline out. 50-50 on that. This text white is okay. I do want to give it a little bit more room. So something like that. And vertical align. I think that's okay. Also much more room to write here if they want to write more stuff. If they want to introduce themselves, put a picture of themselves. I would highly recommend, if you are a service or an agency, put a photo of yourself in here, in your Google Sheet, in your lead magnet. Definitely let people know you're a real human being behind all of this. Okay, now what's cool is we can delete this row. That does not mean that we have to get rid of all of our branding here, right? What we do want to do right now is change this all to black background. Change the text to all white. And now this is looking much more, very quick, right? Just this whole video so far is 10 minutes long. But right now, just that couple of clicks, we've now turned this much more into what looks like Lemon.io, right? And we're going to do much more. So let's do this VC. They chose Roboto. I might do something weird, like really big headers. This, maybe call that activity and call this apply. And they did a really cool thing here, by the way, and I should have mentioned this earlier, is there is just enough information to be interesting here. You have industry of the name of the VC, the industry, the stage is they're at right now. So originally when I was like looking at this, I was like, oh man, there's probably a better way you could do this data. But all of the ways that I thought about it were like way complicated and sort of, if this is a lead magnet that's going to be updated not every 3 months, but created a new one every 3 months or every year, you might just want to have a little bit of text here instead of having like a drop-down menu and status and columns and stuff. So 50-50 on that. But let's get back to this header because I'm not done branding this. We want to maybe we could do something like this, is bring in some color, right? Every other one could be a different color. That's it, just three whites and then a pink and a purple. And maybe they want to make the apply a different color and VC a different color. Honestly, we don't even need that VC. Like, we sort of get that these are names, who they are. That helps a little bit getting into the information faster. But we're not done. We are definitely not done. I'm going to make these in the middle. I want to change the alignment of these. I want them all to be in the middle. I don't know if centered is correct for everything. Actually, it's not, but I do think that to the right is good for this left column. And there is a tiny little gap. I don't know if you can see it. I scroll, you can see it. But I might want to make that a little bit bigger. So let's put a whole column there and make it a tiny little row, but just a little bit bigger. I don't know why, but this feels right, that we have a little bit more room, or I think we can do that freeze. I think we can do that freeze instead of this. I'm going to delete that column and just do that freeze. Yeah, it gives it a little bit more in this line. Yes and no. I'm not married to that at all. I think we do need that black border there. Okay, to get more branding here, the problem with adding more branding on the data side of it is that generally we want to be more useful than branded. Yes, like 80% useful to 20% branding. But we want to brand the hell out of this thing, right? We want our email, we want our contact information, we can create a whole nother thing here called contact or hire, because that's all what Lemon does. It says you hire devs. So all of this text we can put right here for people to see. Let's see. So right there, boom, boom, boom. There. Delete that row. So we can have some more. I don't know what text they might want on there, but they can do some more text. We can call this VCs or database. I like calling it database or DB, but maybe VCs. Let's do some more stuff here. Okay, so we need to get branding in here, but we don't want to get in the way of the usefulness of this, right? Usually people will freeze this row, and then what usually people do in branding is they'll add a row above and they'll say Lemon IO, right? Contact us, which is what the original one was. But what I would do is I would have this row, I would freeze it, but I would put an additional row just under the frozen row. And this is where I would put lemon.io branding. I would put it across the whole thing. I might even add 2 rows, insert another one. So I might have 2 rows so that it can be like a nice, let's see, just give it some, I think we have some, yeah, we will do the borders soon. What do we want to do here? Let's take away let's take a different color. maybe here's where we can add that yellow in, or that purple, right? Maybe we can even make it a purple line. So we can do it, if we don't want it so thick, we can delete this row, add a thick border with this purple, add a purple line there. See? And now we can say this list was created by the folks at Lemon. Now I'm saying this, I'm writing these words, the list was created by the folks at Lemon, but perhaps the people at Lemon will want to write this in their words. We've created this list so that you can blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm writing it about them, but they might want to write it about themselves. I would do a completely different font as well. Maybe this, maybe a bit bigger. Give it a little bit more room. Center it. I think it's already centered. Yeah. Maybe even give it a little bit more room. And now the question is, why did I put it under the frozen row? It's because the moment you scroll down, you now have all of the room here to use it. Actually, I will go to 100%. I usually have it much zoomed in. Now I'll unzoom it. It'll zoom it out. This is what it looks like. So now we have much more room to actually use this list. Of course, I understand that in order to use the maximum length, and also in order to sort this, if maybe you want to sort it alphabetically, or you want more sortable, maybe there's more sortable data and some other kinds of things, people will delete this. It's okay. We want to add that branding just in case, but we don't ever want to add branding one place. We have it on the start, Lemon.io. We have it here, VCs. We have hire here. I would even put it here, 150 VCs that are actively investing by Lemon.io. I would add it right up at the top, right here on hire, right here at start. I would have links back to those pages of, like, you want to hire, like maybe right here. I put, want to hire a dev. Let's make this way smaller. Maybe make it centered. Yeah, it's all good. And maybe even make it like that. That looks cool, right? That's pretty weird. Want to hire dev? And then put a link here to hire, the hire page. So now this is just linking to this page here, hire. We can even make this a little less like that. And when somebody just scrolls over it there, oh, hire. Maybe this industry and this activity are a little much. It's okay. We can bring it back down and have this nice purple across. Okay, now this data. What do we want to do with this data? It's all 10. I don't like that it's 10. I would get it at least 12, maybe even 14 or 16 font size. People can always make it less. I see people way less making their font larger, and this just makes it so much easier to read. Like, you want to see that it's a long list. It's okay, but we also want to actually read it. These all have links to them in the name, and then there's apply. So I like this. I like that there's an apply column. What I might do is add a column here, merge these two. So this is both apply. I think you'll see what I'm doing in a hot second. I'm going to copy this over. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to equals hyperlink. The URL is going to be G3, the cell to the right of it. And the link label, I'm going to make an emoji. I'm going to make an arrow. There might be some other cool things like dev, like apply, like this might be a cool thing to do, this little emoji. Or let's do both. Let's do an arrow and this. Let's center it. Let's make it way bigger. No, I mean like way bigger. Double. Yeah, that looks cool, right? We can even underline it. So if somebody scrolls over, it's at our offices. Now we copy paste this all the way down. Ooh, cool, right? Now we have not just this like link that's a text. We've now made a sort of button, right? I might do a little bit of alternating rows here of colors. Oh yeah, and then I would get rid of those borders for right now. We might add more borders later. But what this is doing, wait, let's do that again. Let's go here, paste this, or make it here. Oh, is that border still there? Think we need to do that. There we go. Okay. I would do one less, right? Maybe there might be a way to do it not one step less, but let's see if go back to the black, custom, and I want like just a little pip over. Is it going to be just 02, 02, 02? Maybe. I think that's almost the same. Maybe we need to do just a little bit more. Oh, that's because we want to go up. Let's do 7. Okay. That is no difference, right? Am I going crazy here? This is different, but it's not different. We want just barely different. Maybe go there. Okay. There. It's oh my God. It's very hard to tell, but here's the cool thing that it will add a subtle line in between each one. So we're going to take 2 of them. I'm just going to copy, and then we're going to paste the value. Not paste value, sorry. Paste special format only. Now, that's cool. It is just barely noticeable that there is an alternating color here. We're not taking a full step across. We're just like a little bit. That's much nicer than adding those borders. We could do some cool things with maybe like purple and yellow borders, but we want to leave yellow. Maybe actually change this text to that yellow. Yellow means action. I know earlier I had the industry as yellow and the activity yellow, but let's try to keep that yellow as action, right? I think they do a good job here with this yellow here. The buttons are this yellow. Yeah, that's cool. So like this is actually could be yellow as well, right? Because it's a button we can press. We can go to that hyperlink. I'm seeing this. The text is a little. That's why I say 14 or 16. Or what we could do is keep the name of it as 16, and maybe take this down to 12. Yeah, nice. And maybe take the activity column too down to 12. Right, so we can fit in a lot more. This stage one might be very important because you're going to probably like scroll through this and want to read this first. Maybe industry first. I'm unable to really gauge where the hierarchy is. Whoever wrote this will know what is the most important pieces of information. So I would make those bigger and bolder. And oh, one more thing I just remembered. Let's add this. We don't want the header to be exactly the same font as the text. We want it actually a little less. So before the sheet was like bold header and then pastel data. But what we want to do in this is bring up more black into the text. So meaning gray. Let's see how far we can. That's pretty cool, right? So now it's a little subtle hint, but it takes your eye from like seeing it all the time. Even though it's big and it's bold, we might even make these like all caps industry. We might take these down to like 22 maybe to make it a little less in your face, but also maybe you want to be in your face like this, behold, mighty devs you're searching for. I would take this kind of text and put it on higher. I would also add that this guy's great. Let's get this guy onto the sheet so that there's some kind of messaging that's similar. We're going to add them over here. Let's add some more. Let's insert a image over cells. Yeah, let's get you in there, sir. Love your look. Love this illustration, right? Oh, we need to add some more lines. Great. Nice. I have a little issue. I think we can crop this in some way. It's okay for right now. I'm going to move him here. Great. I hate that little the little yellow thing there, but it's okay for now. This is just a test. Get rid of Arial. I don't know if we want Oswald here. Maybe Comforta or, oh, this is nice. Coding, make that bigger. I want to merge horizontally. Yeah. This can even be bigger. There we go. Nice, right? Big button. This looks like their homepage, right? So it looks like a Lemon IO thing. It feels like a Lemon IO thing. Want to hire dev? Nice little, I think, sideways font here was really cool. We don't need this industry all caps. We don't even need all these big, but I think it just makes it look different, right? We still have all of these as Roboto. We ended up putting the font up higher. We added a little button here to apply, so you can click here. Nice. Really, really like the look of this, right? And like I said, we'd spend 80% of this time on branding, even though you really definitely want to make sure that a sheet is useful. I thought this was a really good sheet. I thought this was well done. It had just the right pieces of information to make decisions, right? People who need it want it right now. They don't want to be sifting through a lot of filters and things. There's some lead magnets that are great for tracking an industry. This is like, hey, here's a list of industry VCs that are funding right now. Go through this list. I mean, someone who's going to use this wants 150 items and will go through each and every one. So I was wrong in saying they won't sift. They will sift through it. They will go piece by piece. Whereas there's other lead magnets and literally other sheets you can create that are like more filterable, indexable, annotated. You can add more tools to it. I think the best thing I did here was just take a little bit of text away with this URL, make it a little bit to the right, and have some iconography. You can also change this, right? Maybe this emoji is based on something here, right? Like based on what stage they're in is what this emoji is. Or based on where it is. You can also, I will suggest one thing. If you're a Better Sheets member and watching this, there's a video about bringing domain icons, getting a company's icon just from their domain. I would do that here. There's a whole different video on that. That would be really cool because a lot of these URLs on the apply are the VC's website. So you can get a lot of cool icons that way and make this a little bit more iconographic. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video and got something out of it. Thanks to Alexander for sharing this VCs list. I hope this is a better version. I hope you feel better about this version, or at least even if you don't like this exact version, you took the direction that I was sharing with you and did that, right? You have this great illustration, these great bold colors on your website, bring them into Sheets, put your fingerprint on this, put your soul into here, and then people will really feel it when they're going through this data, and they'll really feel like, oh, I owe you one, Alexander and Lemon. Again, photos, faces are going to be great here, just to make sure, because, gosh, we do this all the time, right? Google Sheets is so inhospitable, but we want to see a face. We want to know that a human was behind this. Someone else was here at this sheet, was on this place at this time and helping us, giving us this information in this particular way. Thanks for watching that whole video. Hope you enjoyed seeing the change of that sheet. If you're looking for something like a dark mode, watch this video where I create basically a fake dark mode inside of Google Sheets. You can turn on and off like a toggle with one click. Or watch this video where I go into 85 sheet domains or domains that have the word sheet in them and I try to come up with 85 business ideas with these available domains. Go check it out right now.